Friends, welcome to yet another video to reduce the confusion and to improve the confidence. So, I am going to talk about one of the most important concepts, that is proportion or variation. Like in the previous video, you saw the implementation of ratio. Now, if we compare ratios, then we understand that they are in proportion. So when one quantity increases, and with respect to that another quantity also increases, we say that they are in direct proportion or they are in direct variation. Like one hand 5 fingers, two hands 10 fingers, 3 hands 15 fingers. Here the number of hands are increasing and number of fingers are also increasing. So when one quantity increases with respect to another quantity in the same ratio, then we say that the two quantities are in direct variation or they are directly proportional to each other. Now what is another proportion? That is inverse proportion. In inverse proportion, when one quantity increases, compared to that the another quantity decreases. For example, if one person can finish a piece of work in 24 hours, then if we give the same work to 2 people, they will finish it in 12 hours. If we give the same work for 3 people, they will finish it in 8 hours. So here what is happening? The number of people are increasing and the number of hours are decreasing. So in this way, or for this particular example, we call the example as they are in inverse variation or they are inversely proportional. When one quantity increases, the another quantity decreases. I think you are clear with this. Now the most important part, how one can implement this in your life or how to check whether you are implementing it effectively or not. One of the most important examples is the estimation which you do. Suppose you consider that okay, I will need this much amount of time to finish a particular piece of work, and if you finish it in that particular time, means you have the idea of proportion. Many a times it happens that you consider something but that doesn't happen. Like if you feel that a piece of work will require 2 hours and you finish it in 1.5 hours, or it takes more than 2.5 hours. In that case, you need to work on your estimation. So if you practice ratio and proportion, both direct proportion as well as inverse proportion, the confusion will reduce and your estimations will be more close to the actual estimations or the actual work process. So to improve your life, to improve your time management, I feel direct and inverse variation need to be practiced. Thank you very much. Happy learning.